Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
Probably this. And guide. Sure, I don't fuck up. All right.
Yeah.
Philip.
Good gracious, it's Henry.
Is there anything I can help you with, Sir Hans?
Ah, Henry, the very man I wanted. There is something you can do for me. You see? I'm in love.
Ah, there's a new wench at the bathhouse, is there?
Watch it, Henry. This is the love of my life we're talking about, not some wench. The face of an angel, breasts like silk pillows to dream on, and good strong hips. A regular Helen of Troy.
He's in love,
Troy,
Philip. He's in
isn't that near
love.
Prague? I don't know anyone from there.
Never mind, blockhead. What I'm saying is, she's a fine filly, and you can help me win her.
Sounds like fun. I'm all ears.
You, Hal, shall be my messenger of love. You shall bear her a letter and a gift from a secret admirer.
Well, why me? It's not like you to be bashful, Sir Hans. You can just go and tell her,
Certainly not. Carolina is different to the others. She was educated in a convent and needs to be handled with kid gloves. Romanced. I must court her secretly. It's the latest fashion in France.
And who is
Oh,
this
damn
Carolina?
Frank.
The fairest maid that ever walked the earth. Carolina. The butcher's daughter. You must have noticed a divine creature in the marketplace.
Never heard of her.
Unless you're more interested in barnyard animals.
Carolina, I do know her. She's a pretty girl, all right, but,
Let me have some
well, a little
grub,
below your
whatever's quick.
station.
Love knows no station but the heart. And you keep your peasant eyes off her. Your task is simple. All you have to do is get hold of a necklace fine enough to grace her lovely neck. I did have one that I inherited from my great-grandmother. Unfortunately, not anymore.
What happened to it?
I lost it playing dice at the inn. But you'll get it back for me. You're a smart lad. I'm sure you'll figure out a way. And I'll reward you handsomely.
Oh, all right then. Is there something else I should know about this necklace?
I lost it at dice in the Ledechko Tavern when I was there to see... Well, that's not important.
So, some dice player from Ledechko won your grandmother's valuable necklace. Haven't you learned anything from losing to Zdena, the bathhouse wench?
My great-grandmother's, and as it happens, I have learned a trick or two. But that fellow has the luck of the devil. No doubt he'll still be sitting there, swindling other folk out of their hard-earned groschen.
Oh, what's the use? All right, all right. I'll go to Ledechko, find this diabolical dice player and see what I can do. Though I'll probably lose my shirt to him.
Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Take care.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
Are you the one who played dice with Lord Capon?
Played and won, lad. Fine noble he may be, but he can no more throw dice than I can read Latin.
I can't disagree with you there. But look here, have you still got that piece of jewellery you won from him?
No, I don't. Some noble rode through here and we had a game or two. Only them dice kept falling his way. I was lucky to keep my boots. He's got the necklace now.
Do you know where this fellow was heading?
He was waiting for someone here, but when they didn't show up by midday, he rode on. He mentioned something about camping by the bridge over the Sasau River. That one before the charcoal burners camp. You might still catch him there with a bit of luck.
There aren't many fords along the river on the way to Sasau. Can you tell me anything else about him?
Fine gent he was, well dressed, on horseback. Had quite a lot to say. Seems he saw a bit of the world. And he had some interesting looking dice.
You said they fell well for him?
Aye, and no wonder. Fine dice they was, made special, all shiny and whatnot.
That's all I need to know.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
As long as I don't enter the camp, I think I'm fine. Getting
Yeah.
after something? I'm afraid my friend here won't tell you much.
Your friend? Oh, I'm very sorry. And, well, I don't want to be insensitive, but I was hoping to get something from him. My master's necklace, which he won at dice.
Your master? Who would that be?
Well, Sir Radzig Cobbler of Skalitz is my liege lord. I'm Henry, but just now I'm helping Sir Hans Capon with a private matter.
Those are weighty names in these parts. I'm Sir Anselm of Domkey, in the service of...
Donkey.
Well, that's not important. I'd like to give you... That is... I'd like to ask you for your help.
I'm listening. Tell me what you know.
I will. And I'm sure it will help you find that necklace. The thing is, this is all my fault. I got held up on the way to meet Alphonse. By the time I got here, I found him like this.
God have mercy on his soul.
Amen, lad. I was heartbroken and enraged by turns, tearing my hair and cursing. Alphonse was my good friend, and it pains me to know he was only here on account of me. I brought him into a certain business matter to negotiate with some people, and he agreed. And this is how it ended up. When I finally pulled myself together, I took a look around and found some tracks. I followed them to the camp of those very brigands that Alphonse was supposed to negotiate with.
Nah, you can't trust anyone these days. So how can I help?
You can pass yourself off as Alphonse. Get into the bandits' camp and find that fucking murderer. And when you do, you'll find what you're looking for.
My word, the whole thing sounds like quite a twisted affair.
So are you going to help me?
I'll help you. I'll have to go there to look for the necklace anyway, and this seems as good a way as any.
Thanks 1,000-fold. And for the love of God, don't get caught. I'd never forgive myself if another man lost his life on my account. If it starts to look risky, take to your heels.
I'll bear that in mind.
See, Hans.
Looks like he died without a struggle. Maybe killed in his sleep. They took everything he had. Money, jewellery.
Matt, here you go.
Someone was searching for something here. Were they out to rob him of everything he had? Could it be someone was trying to get rid of something here?
I mean, it's right there. Okay. I just can't enter the camp. And I can't get caught. Take a save. Maybe.
Yeah.
I've run out of Savior Schnapp.
Yeah. Yeah.
There it is. Somehow that. That looks like the pathway into the camp. Now getting it there. Right. Howdy, Tirada. Don't think there's gonna be. Oh boy. Hey there, Strobix. I'm doing good. How are you? See if we can get this first try. If I have to reload the save. Oh. Fine.
Filth and stink everywhere.
I think I have. I always forget I have the night. How the fuck do I sneak past that fucker? Shit. Another way in? Sir, can you turn around?
Oh, I'm so tired.
He isn't moving. Sir. Fuck off. My Nighthawk doesn't last forever. Shit. I think this is the only way in, too. Yeah.
Fucking sick head. Can't drink no more today.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, I never.
I don't think this was the way to go.
What the hell was that?
What do you want here? Go and play your game somewhere else.
You know, the internet doesn't have any good guides for this fucking game. Oh.
And a bloody flood.
How do I kill a guard when they're just standing right out in the...
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here? I only wash when it's raining. I gotta piss.
Go piss.
What was that?
Not what I meant to do.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here. What the hell was that?
What am I supposed to do there? There's no other fucking entrance. Why are they still awake at midnight? How am I expected to sneak in there when they're fucking awake at midnight? Ah, yes, I'll totally be able to sneak into the fucking guarded camp. And these people don't fucking sleep. So here's the back.
What? Hey, what are you doing here? Clear it off quick or I'll throw you out. Get going. Where could he have vanished to?
Well, let's see, you fucking serious?
What do you want? You've no business here.
What?
Hey, who's there?
No one will be the wiser. Fuck off. Fuck off, guides. No one will be the wiser. Sneaking through the basement. Yeah. Oh, so fucking easy to do. It's achievement. Wow. It's fucking wonderful. How the fuck am I supposed to sneak past that one fucking guard that just stands there? He doesn't fucking move. I'm supposed to fucking pull out my bow and shoot him when he has armor? That shit doesn't fucking work. We got it. Actually, I have finished my degree. I am just lazy at updating my bios. The plans for after? Pray. Gonna triple check, make sure. Yep, okay. That's the achievement. I got it. I got it. I can quit anytime and non. Yeah. Next one should be the Dutch Covenant. I think this is the shortest of all of the DLCs. I think we'll finishing this.
Yeah.
All right, let's not fall off our horse. I'll have to stop by one of the innkeeps so I can buy some more fucking savior schnapps. We are all out of savior schnapps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Today and yesterday have been a pretty good productive day for achievements. We've gotten all the Johanka achievements. Now we'll be getting all the Sir Hans Capon achievements. And then all that will be left would be the remaining base game achievements. Mr. Innkeep. No, you're not. You're not. All right, fine. Innkeeper doesn't want to be out in the open. Doesn't want to sell me any schnapps.
Yeah.
See, I see how it is. God, they always have dogs now. Annoying. Hard to shoot a dog with a bow.
Yeah.
Alright, let's buy some snaps. Snaps, snaps, snaps. This motherfucker.
God save.
Give me booze.
Yeah.
Is Sir Hans at the fucking bathhouses? Oh god. Of course it fucking is. Sir Hans, I thought you said you were in love with someone.
What's going on out there?
Greetings. I've got that necklace.
Excellent news! I'm not going to ask you how you did it. Here's a reward for you. Now you can carry on with your next task. I want you to sneak the jewellery into Carolina's trunk along with this letter.
Can't I just hand them to her?
You cannot! Under no circumstances must she find out who sent them. Otherwise the whole secret admirer ploy is fucked. Oh, and by the way, Henry, watch out for the butcher. He keeps a very close eye on his daughter, and if he catches you sniffing around, well, may all the saints preserve you. Once you've delivered the things, wait a day, and then come back and see me. See you later.
Okay. Really know what else I can put my points into there.
Yeah.
This will probably be another wait at fucking night. Actually, what I might do, instead of waiting at night, don't think I can.
What was that? Is something the matter?
Ah!
What's going on there?
Is he coming up the stairs? I don't think he. Huh! It fucking worked! It fucking worked! Let's fucking go! Okay. Alright, so I need to level up my agility. Will... Okay, so wait, if I also just fight... Use dueling practice with
Yeah.
Captain. Short sword ability. Oh.
Yeah.
This is gonna take some time. That.
Thank you.
Let's see. Training.
I'd like to.
A bit cut. Another one. Some say he should. Let's fight it.
I could train.
I'd like to train with a. And I'll take a shit.
Right, lad.
You'll pay for that. Oh dear.
Ow.
Shit. No more fooling around. Cunt!
Rude.
You know how this one ends.
Alright, let's see how that do in our... A decent bit of ability. Alright, let's compare that then to doing... an archery contest.
Yeah.
Here in Ratai.
Yeah.
God save.
Is it?
How
I reckon I...
bold the best. Meanwhile, I'll... Good luck. You may shoot.
They're shooting faster than me and they're not missing. I can't miss my shots, looks like. Keep taking my time then. I get the first one finished. Point bonus. think I've. Yeah, I've. Slow and steady wins the race, boys.
The contest is over. Henry here is the winner.
Is that? I know that. Ain't do nothing. Nah, there was no way to get 69. No way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been possible. Even with the +3 bonus, because I don't think we got lower than... I think we got 3 points for each arrow. Well, that didn't boost our ability at all.
Some say, let's fight. I'd like to try. And I'll...
Jesus Christ! Cribbing? You know how this one ends.
What's the lightsaber? Never heard of it. I only know of laser swords. Okay. Fuck you. Didn't you say you were going to be playing more Gosh of War today, Clay? Oh, it dodged. Are you still sickish?
You asked for it.
I want more Gosh of War.
Here.
You left us on a cliffhanger, you fucking shit. Even though I know what happens 7 times over, I still don't want to be left on a cliffhanger. Dreamed of God of War all night. Good. Are you gonna get all the achievements, Clay? You gonna join the Platinum Club? You know, do it fast enough, you could probably beat Eric to it. I think Eric said he doesn't have the Platinum yet. You just gotta stream it more. I mean, I felt God of War was an easier platinum than Spider-Man 2018. It's literally like just complete the map and then all ravens. Like you 100% the map, you 100% the trophies. Actually, you can 100% the trophies before 100%ing the map. Okay, what did that do for our agility? God, this is slow. No, yeah, you can 100% the trophies on.
I'd like to.
On the lowest difficulty.
Some say, let's fight.
I'd like to.
Fucker!
Well, fuck you too. Bitch. Ow. I'll poke you back.
Come and get it! Take that!
He spun me.
Missed!
So that missed. Ow.
God,
Poking you in the eye.
come on then!
Whoop. Gotta be faster than that. Whoop. Be faster than that.
What's the matter? Huh?
Ah. Would hunting be faster?
Yeah.
That's taking fucking forever. Is there a bow that is just meant for agility then? That'd be better to level it up. I'm using like a strength bow.
I'm at your.
God be with you.
Okay. Not that I. Oh, why wouldn't you fucking
Yeah.
play Oblivion?
Yeah.
It has the best story out of all of the Elder Scrolls. Where to go for hunt? That can level us up fast. And I think, wasn't this game made on Unreal? I don't know what engine they used for this game. Karada! What engine did they use for this game?
Yeah.
When's the jump challenge? Couldn't run it eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, oh! Cry engine. Oh, that explains some things. That explains why this game still can't run 60 FPS in a city. Got Oblivion PC when I was a dumb child and couldn't run. Eventually, when I did, I was a dumb cod. Ew. Call it poo poo. All of doo doo. I'm not shitting on the Cry engine. I'm just saying the facts. This game does not run above 60 FPS in any of the cities. Even on this expensive computer. Okay? Don't you come at me putting words in my mouth. Rise, Son of Rome was well optimized. I will say that. That game was able to run okay on my old computer. I've returned to the boars. Give me my fucking agility levels, bitches. Where you fuckers at? Where you boars at? There you are. You're dead. Where's your friend? Oh, you think you can run? Oh, you got lucky and you're spinning. Don't worry. Fucking bitch. That seemed to get us up a little bit. Oh, we maxed out our hunting.
This is certainly no time for roving.
Do I do a save file for the fucking max level achievement? Because fucking getting max agility seems like it's gonna be a pain in the ass. And I am lazy. Come on, let me pick up the thistle. Hail Mary shot. I think that one was actually fucking pretty close. Holy shit. Alright, this is not a good field for picking flowers.
Yeah.
this fucking deer go? Is it midday?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just wait the 20 hours for Sir Hans to be ready again. Okay.
Yeah.
Sir Hans, I must speak with you.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
I delivered the things as you asked.
I already know. My spies told me everything. She was wearing
Spies?
the necklace this morning, as I asked in the letter.
So you'll go to the rendezvous with her?
Certainly not. I'm not going to pounce on her like a bull in rutting season. Her feelings must be allowed to mature gradually. Meanwhile, you'll get a potion for me.
I thought you didn't believe in witches' brews.
This is no witch's brew. It's an absolutely tried and tested elixir called Musk of Infinite Allure. There's a fellow in Sasau who sells it, and he guarantees its success.
Clay, have you finished Witcher yet?
Musk of Infinite Allure? Sounds irresistible. All right, I'll try and get it for you.
I'm sure I can rely on you. Here's some coin
Right,
for
okay,
your
good.
costs. See you later.
Oh. Ernie and Ratai. Imaru. Wood. Wood, Clay. Wood.
Yeah.
All the way back to the Dutchko we go. Then there will be 2 achievements to be gotten there. I mean, I've had my whole leg fall asleep. Don't know if I've ever had it specifically just my ankle. I mean, I guess well. Huh? Hey. Oh wait, no, I've done that, Matt. I had to remember.
Well, well, who have we here?
Ah, the prodigal son returns. I knew you'd come back to me one day.
Let me guess. You saw it in a dream?
I knew you were going to say that.
I had a dream of my own.
You too?
Does it last
So
a
you
while for
learned
you? Mine
something
only would.
from me
If I do that, it
after all.
lasts.
Yeah, it was just when I was getting pummeled
A
by a
minute at
mob of
most?
very irate villagers.
That unfortunate misunderstanding. What can you do?
Misunderstanding, yeah. I tried to explain that to them, but they were too busy kicking my arse to listen. I've heard you know of some irresistibility potion or whatever it is.
Naturally. Musk of infinite
Okay.
allure. An age-old recipe, maybe even older. Tested by Moses himself.
Moses?
How do you think he managed to get his people to follow him through the desert for 40 years? It's extremely potent.
Yeah, so it would seem. How much do you want for it?
Who do you take me for? The wisdom of the ancients isn't something that's bought and sold in the marketplace. Did Jesus charge for his miracles? But since you ask, how about this much?
What? That much? You're a crook.
As King Solomon said, honesty is for those who can afford it. If you'd like, I can mix the elixir for you in exchange for a small favor.
Oh, not again.
Not again.
Now, is that any tone to use with your master? For shame.
Apologies, master. I was carried away by my thirst for knowledge.
I understand your impatience, but the way to wisdom is narrow and arduous.
And leads out the window. So what is it you want from me now?
Ah, my dear apprentice, everything's gone to the devil. I'm living from hand to mouth, sleeping on straw, and the local peasants won't buy from me. They say
How the heck
they
can you
don't
get it for 25? That
trust
seems like.
me, as if I were some kind of
That doesn't sound right.
charlatan.
$25?
Can you believe it? Does this look to you like the face of a swindler? I'm an honest trader in sacred goods, whose only concern is the welfare of troubled souls.
A regular good Samaritan.
And any time now the slanderous gossip will spread here from Sasau. I should leave before things get worse. But I can't go anywhere until I've made a bit of coin. So what's needed is to give the locals a bit of encouragement, to open their hearts and purses.
I'm not going to go around beating people for you.
What do you take me for? I wouldn't hurt a fly. Violence is for the dull-witted. We must gently demonstrate to them the necessity of buying my remedies. For example, to ward off a revenant.
Revenant? What revenant?
The dead return from the grave. A corpse that the soul is unable to depart from, which wanders among the living, filled with rage at its wretched fate.
Yeah, I saw something like that once. But it was just some drunk going home from the tavern after losing all his money at dice.
Don't make light of such things. Now tell me, do you know how to deal with a revenant?
A silver arrowhead through the skull?
Novel, but it would certainly be a lucrative trade. You are my trained apprentice, but the ignorant villager is entirely at a loss how to deal with such dark forces. It is our sacred duty to prepare them for such threats.
And how do you propose to do that?
Well, they're all doubting Thomases. They need proof. We'll need a grave, an empty grave that we can use. There's one along the way to Sasau, but it's got one minor shortcoming.
What's that?
Well, it's not entirely empty.
Not entirely? What does that mean?
You have to dig it up first.
Why this particular grave?
The locals don't like to talk about it, so it's surely got some sinister past behind it. And in places like that, revenants sprout up like mushrooms after rain.
Well, if that's how it is, we could open old wounds. That could easily set people against us. Again.
Then it would be best if no one could connect us to it, wouldn't it?
I'll need a spade then.
Yes, dig it up and remove the remains, leaving no trace.
And what am I to do with the remains?
Keep them. Human remains are always handy to have around.
Oh, great. And how do we spread the word of this revenant?
There's a gossip in every village. Here too, a woman who'll spread news quicker than a dozen messengers on the fastest steeds.
And what am I to tell this gossip?
All you have to do is casually mention the empty grave, and before evening, I'll wager the whole village will know about it.
Where does this woman live?
The last house on the left, on the road to Sasau. She was the first person I met here, and by the time I reached the village green, I already had a mob looking suspiciously at me. The rumor-mongering fishwife.
And that's all?
Not quite. You should ask her who was buried there. So we've got a story to work with.
So, dig up the grave, talk to the gossip.
And the remains. Don't forget to remove them. Otherwise, no one will believe in the Revenant.
I might have known any task for Capon would turn into some insane escapade. Grave robbing. Jesus.
Oh boy, here we go.
Has your manhood been wilting of late? Then buy this powder made of a unicorn's horn.
Yeah.
Clay, has your manhood been wilting of late? I have unicorn's powdered unicorn horn for you. And thank me later. Humans looking out for humans. Homies looking out for homies. Why'd I say? Ugh. Grave is up here, isn't it? Aha. Gotta individually pick up all his fucking skulls, bones. I wonder if I still have any VIP. There was one night where I VIP'd anyone that came into chat. I don't know if they still hang around here. That was before the Mass Effect stream all those moons ago. About to talk to the fishmonger's wife or whatever. Sasha does? Okay, Sasha's the only one. You scare them off?
God be with you, good wife.
Maybe.
Has something happened here?
Heavens no. It's quiet here, unlike some other places.
And what about that empty grave?
What empty grave would that be now?
The one beyond the village, alongside the road to Sasau. Just by the river, on the Pine Headland.
How would you know it's empty? Unless it was dug up.
Oh, it's dug up, all right. Freshly. And empty. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Lord in heaven, what in the name of...
How come it's not in hallowed ground, anyway? Only unrepentant sinners are buried like that. Usually.
We murdered
Don't like
people
to
in
say.
Skyrim. That's what
It's
happened
an
that
old
night.
wound that's best forgotten.
Whose grave is it?
Well, once a long time ago, there was a young charcoal burner living here with his wife. There was always a lot of charcoal burners here, but this fellow worked alone. That's not an easy job for one man.
No one wanted to work with him, or what?
Ah, he was a hard-headed fellow who always wanted to take care of his family himself.
That is true, Strobex.
Well, I can
Even though
understand that.
people know
It's always better to
that
work for
I
yourself
am a
than
historian,
break your back for someone else.
the moment I
His
start
wife
going on
was
my
expecting,
history tirades,
though no one
people
knew
leave.
it. And he wasn't doing well at all.
I noticed the viewers drop.
Soon enough, they had nothing to eat. And so he took to thieving.
Well, thieving is wrong.
I've never stolen anything
But
in
when
my
there's a
life.
child on the way and your wife hasn't the
Sir
strength to get
Sir
out of bed
Henry's-
for the hunger, well, you ought to think differently.
Henry's never done anything
Did he
wrong.
get caught?
Well, at first it was just a few eggs
Never.
going missing from people's hen coops. But then it was anything that wasn't nailed down. And in the end, they caught him.
And I suppose he was harshly punished for it.
Even
I
then,
mean-
he thought that Tom Way was doing it. They whipped the skin off his back
Who
and
does
punished
have?
him from Leditchko.
So justice was done then?
It wasn't enough
I think
for some
Athena
folk.
might.
When the butcher
No,
found out, he
Dory.
wanted
I
some
think Dory
compensation.
and Meta.
He wanted them to chop off the charcoal burner's hands.
I think those
If the
two
bailiff hadn't talked sense into
have the
him, he'd have done
have
it himself
VIP
with
from
his
that night,
cleaver.
and then someone
Got off
else.
lightly enough then.
I think I
And in the
VIP'd
end,
3 or 4
He
people
got
that
what was
night.
coming to him.
It was funny.
And more.
The butcher caught up with him.
No,
It was like a
no.
one-time only,
It was
one
the
night
nails
only
of
thing.
God turning slowly but surely. His wife.
What's
bled to
funny is
death
Clay
in
could have gotten
childbirth,
VIP'd that night.
and the
All he had to do
child
was
died
say
with
something in
her.
chat. He rated me that night, but he didn't say anything.
God have mercy on their souls.
Amen.
Nothing could have been done to save them.
There was no one there. He had no one who would care for his wife. They say on that day, he parted ways with God forever. And he turned his back on the village
Funny.
too. I reckon he never forgave himself. Nor us, either.
The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
I completely zoned out the story that was happening
How did
right
he
here
end
on,
up?
in front of us.
Don't
Whoops.
ask me that, lad. I beg you.
Sorry, good wife. Let's leave it be.
Thanks, lad.
Yeah.
No, Strubix, I think you're 100% right. Yeah. Because here's the thing. In high school, you don't... The difference between university history, college level history, and then high school history. High school history, you're put through tests. College history, I don't think I took a single fucking regular test. It was always just essays. So it's like completely different. You get to actually use history as history should be used. Argumentation instead of just
Greetings.
filling bubbles on a paper.
I know who was buried in that grave. A young charcoal burner.
So begins the tragic tale of the young charcoal burner who became entangled with the devil himself.
Oh,
devil.
don't start. What devil? I'm trying to tell you. Ugh. He was from Ledetchko. He was trying to eke out a living for himself and his wife, but he couldn't manage. When she fell pregnant, he took to stealing.
Nah,
Pride drove
I would
him
love to see
from
it.
the straight and narrow path, and soon he sold his soul to the devil to fill his
to the devil!
They caught him and punished him, but some of the people he'd robbed didn't think it was enough. Then when his wife died in childbirth, and the child too, he blamed everyone for it. Even God, apparently.
But when the time came to pay his debt to hell, the devil had no use for his soul and took his wife and child instead. The charcoal burner cursed God, who struck him down in righteous vengeance. But the dead man's soul never left his body. He came back as a revenant to vent his rage at God and men and take vengeance on the living.
Jesus, did you listen to what I said at all?
Sorry, did you say something?
Oh, never mind. What do you want me to do with it?
The question is, what would the revenant do to get revenge on the villagers? Well, apprentice?
He was stealing food from people, right? So, supposing he started again.
We should steal from people? Disgraceful. Have you no shame?
Maybe just a few eggs from hen coops, like the gossip mentioned.
Well, that wouldn't be too serious a sin. Will they put it down to the Revenant, though?
They would, if I put some charcoal there instead.
And their nourishment he turned into ash.
That's a pretty good way of doing it, throwbacks.
The gossip mentioned the butcher. It seems he was infuriated that the charcoal burner's punishment was too lenient.
And the Revenant spoiled their meat with his malign touch.
How's that?
Spoiled meat is a classic example of a Revenant's power.
Huh. I thought it was the work of bad butchers.
That too, sometimes.
So, I should switch the good meat for bad at the butcher's. What about the butcher woman?
What about her?
Her conscience was troubled on account of her man and she couldn't sleep. But I helped her, so she's found some peace.
So, no problem then.
What? I'm supposed to scare the wits out of her and start all over again?
All right, if you can find some other solution, you don't have to switch the meat. But I wouldn't worry about her. But make sure it's the same kind of meat.
That is pretty nice, Matt.
Not even a Revenant will turn a cow into a chicken.
What about his wife and child? No doubt he'd want to avenge their death.
Well, how did they die?
In childbirth.
And when his love turned to rage, the water turned to blood. Nothing too original. But it's tried and tested. If you do it at the baths, everyone will hear of it.
How am I supposed to do that? It might be a bit suspicious if I'm seen walking around with a pail of blood.
No problem. There's a
Why wouldn't you,
certain
Matt?
potion that will do the trick easily.
He cursed God. That's very serious.
What is it that most brings God to mind?
They don't have a church there. But everyone will have a rosary. I can't think of anything else.
That's it! If folks start losing their rosaries, they'll have sleepless nights over it.
You want me to steal rosaries? But that's...
Or just exchange them.
For what?
For nothing.
Great.
So, switch eggs for charcoal, switch the meat, color the water in the baths, and switch the rosaries. That ought to do it. I hope so. Of course, if you come up with anything else, don't let me hold you back. Talking to people might give you ideas. Traders, the bailiff.
Well, what if someone sees me in the act?
They mustn't. Otherwise, it'll end up like Sasau all over again. Don't draw attention to yourself, or they'll put two and two together.
Sure. I'll keep my head down. And how would I know if I've succeeded? I doubt it'll be announced on the market square.
I'll be the first to know. They'll come running to me for a remedy, like hens at feeding time. Off you go and raise hell.
But whatever he did, don't you think he deserves some peace?
Dear Henry, after all the poor wretch went through, I'd say he's beyond any peace.
Well, he certainly won't have any as long as I'm carrying his bones around with me.
Ah, but you know who those remains could help.
Help? Who? How?
Me, of course. And I'd pay you a nice price for a Revenant's bones.
But there is no Revenant.
Not yet. What do you say?
Not a chance. He was a Christian. As if all we're doing wasn't enough.
It's a pity, but... Go and get hunting then.
Good luck then.
Alright, so... Got to... Oh, where's the Roche? Where's the bailiff?
I hope you're not...
Eggs? Why?
Because they've almost all gone off. Can you imagine the stink?
I don't think I want to.
Terrible it is.
Uh-huh.
Enough to make you retch.
I see.
A diabolical stink. Like you've got a dose of the...
All right, I get the picture.
Aren't you a bit oversensitive?
Okay, and then bailiff.
God save you.
You look a bit worried, bailiff.
How can I not be? What with the whole village complaining about ghosts?
Ghosts?
An empty grave that they say a revenant crawled out of. They talk of nothing else.
You don't think there's any truth to it?
No, it's nothing but old wives' tales.
But how come the grave is empty?
You don't need any magic to dig up a grave. A spade will do.
But why would anyone do that? Surely no God-fearing Christian would dig up the grave of some poor soul who hasn't even got the piece of hallowed ground to rest in.
A God-fearing Christian? No.
So you suspect someone?
Could be. There's been a band of good-for-nothing itinerants hanging around recently. They weren't making any trouble, though, so I let them be. But this is going too far.
How do you know it was them?
Who else would it be?
What about the Revenant?
Oh, don't you start. That Revenant of yours is nothing but idle hands doing the devil's work. I'd send them packing myself if I had the time and the men.
Supposing I help you get rid of them.
You look like you know how to handle yourself.
But that doesn't mean I have to solve everything with brute force. I'd rather parley.
That's how I like things. Peaceful and orderly. I don't need any bloodshed around here. I've trouble enough with one long-dead corpse. Send them packing and there'll be peace again.
Don't worry, Master Bailiff. I'll be the very soul of discretion.
Then I'll gladly accept your help. Is there...
Who are these people?
Just some...
What?
Are there...
That's all I need.
See you later.
Okay. We're gonna go bury the skulls and revive first.
Yeah.
Christian burial achievement. I'll come back.
Yeah.
Plenty of time in the day still. says, try and click on the big stone cross. It's not the big fucking stone. What the fuck?
I'm from Skelly's. Good folk. You all know what happened there. Help your neighbor.
I'm not running all the way back just to fucking talk to him once.
Good health.
No, you. What? I think I'd rather.
You could.
At least the.
Maybe.
Like in Rat.
Take care.
There.
I think.
I'm on.
You go and good. They what? That who just what? Yeah. Good. God be with you.
Alright, let's figure out meat situation, I guess.
Mother of... Goodbye.
God be with you. Goodbye.
Where's...
Chickens. That should be no problem. There were chickens for sure.
Okay. That's it? 4 chickens? Do I have potion to color the water?
About that recipe.
Yes.
What's the recipe for that potion you were talking about?
You mean for coloring the water? Ah, well...
Well?
Pay close attention now.
I'm all ears.
How love turned to bloodshed.
God.
Once there was a knight. He fell in love, but he was afraid the pious knight told this the anguished their body.
I thought you were going to tell me the...
It is.
What on earth for?
So I don't...
All right.
I can't remember.
Great.
You'll figure it out. But I know it was a So, all...
Sure.
See you later.
Alright guys, I'm gonna be right back because I gotta pee. So, you guys are going to get fan cam for a little bit. BRB. That's right, this is the announcement of my onlyfan.com. One of you, it's new. It'll just cost you $100,000 and you can be the only fan.
Come closer, my friends. For a fraction of their...
I definitely. It's just a one single payment of $100,000, one spot open. You get absolutely nothing for it except for the satisfaction of knowing that Ryan will not be working for 2 years. 2 or 3 years. How far could I push the 100 grand? Probably maybe even 4. But just don't buy a house. I mean, 5. Depending on if I can, how much of this back would. I mean, buying our. Yeah, but then I'd have to get like a generator or something. Figure out some way to keep the PC powered so that I can keep streaming, doing YouTube, and writing my book. Modern RV. I feel like that would make gas price, but then again, it'd probably still end up cheaper than renting an apartment. Christian burial. Bam.
Have some rest.
How are you?
Of course he doesn't know a recipe for turning the thing red.
Yeah.
Red beat just this morning.
Oh, Elon Musk's Starlink is operational. Fully operational. Well, that was a terrible Palpatine. I can. Oh, great. Oh, that's wonderful. I mean, Lord Elon, don't kill me with your Skynet. Let's see. So I need wine, poppy thistle, and St. John's wort. How the fuck? I'm trying to figure out. Like, is it good? Good internet? Poppy thistles. Do I have any of that on me? I have St. John's wort. I have thistle. I have poppy. It is actually good.
Yeah.
Dang. Is it expensive though? I feel like it's expensive. A lot of his things are fairly expensive. I think I'm just missing. Let's see. I have St. John's wort and thistle. I need poppy.
Yeah.
100 a month? I don't know. Ooh, I actually think my internet bill is, my parents' internet bill is lower right now. $500 to start? What kind of fucking kit is it? Because you also, if you get the fucking Elon Tesla solar panels, that shit, you also get a panel, a bunch of kit stuff. Poppy, thistle, St. John's. Poppy, thistle, St. John's. Then, okay, so we start with wine. Okay, and then grind one poppy, one thistle, one of each. Yeah. Okay, and then I just boil it for one turn and that's it. And then let cool and finish. Yeah, that actually isn't that bad, really. It's pretty good for satellite. Alright, this should be the fake blood. I need 4 rotten chickens. See if this butcher here has any raw chicken for sale. I'm gonna have to murder chickens for it.
Good luck then.
3 chicken. What? Oh my god.
Can't live without it either.
Elon, if they keep putting shit up in our sky though, we'll never be able to leave this planet for Mars. This is a tanner bush.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have some bok box.
Yeah.
Wake. So the you get 7 chicken.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, fellow.
Yeah.
I should save real quick.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Clear off quick or I'll throw you out.
Game.
What's with you?
What do you want?
The bailiff sent me after you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you better take...
Oh, all right.
I'm supposed to...
What's the...
Someone here...
Sure.
Don't play...
No.
Well, maybe you...
Oh, yeah?
Because I can offer you a job.
Doing what? Don't expect us to break our backs for a few groschen.
Perish the thought. No, it's something more suited to your, talents. I need someone to frighten people a little.
Frighten who?
The Ledechko villagers.
Them lot are already shitting themselves on account of that revenant.
Aye, but not quite enough to suit me.
And how do you want us to do it?
A bit of fire would be good, since the dead man was a charcoal burner. Some flames flickering in the night, that would scare them.
Aye, all the more so, since the fellow was accused of arson.
How do you know that?
One of us is from Ledechko. He was only a youngster when it all happened, but he remembers the fires all right.
I see. Well, that should scare them out of their wits then.
You bet it will. So what's in it for us?
I'll put in a good word for you with the bailiff.
What would you...
Well, I could tell him my sort.
Well...
Just make sure...
Don't worry.
Okay. There's that done.
Yeah.
Might be able to do the rest of these in broad daylight. I don't know. I'm gonna fucking try.
Yeah.
God be with you.
Let's see. Hmm. Ooh, I need... I need 2 charcoal. I'm gonna fuck the merchant here that way.
My God.
God be with you.
Then buy this powder made of a unicorn's horn.
there. Yeah. Doggo,
Hey, who's there?
the dog is spooky. Let's see, I need to go to the chicken coop. One coop. Nope, that's not a coop. Chicken coop number 2. Where be you? Sir, you got any chickens nearby? Hmm? All of them in here? No. Here. Find one more coop.
Jesus!
Don't know what's going on with that fucking dog.
What's that noise? Is someone there?
Hey, is someone there?
So?
Some folks are afraid. One family even
Must be.
So words. Some folk saw no one in Ledechko would eat a single egg.
Well, at least they've got few. That's still not.
Half the God be with you.
Okay. Alright, so I have the blood, and now I need to... Now it's like a wait kind of thing.
No luck at dice? Rabbit paws of all colors, shapes, and
hope our food has got our meat and shit has gotten rotten by now. Fucking hasn't. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so now I should go around and heal rosaries.
Lamb. And I'll need lots of it if I'm to switch it all. Just lamb now. Yeah, chickens, I think.
I'm gonna have to find lamb. Missing.
Hang on, this is venison. From roe deer. No wonder it's under lock and key.
Okay, that should do it for all the fucking meat need. Guess I need to go slaughter some 25 lamb. Where is... That's so the screaming are the the itinerants we have helping us. We are keeping them around. Where the fuck are the sheep? Hey there, Yada. Sheep here? These are piggies. Where's the lamb toss? Say where the lambs are? Grazing this one next. Oh, next to the butcher. Next to the butcher. Probably is gonna kill one lamb. Where's the Ah! The mean person. I mean, like here. Grazing. Nope. Yep. $25 of that. Now we wait for. Feel more rosaries. More. Very hard, don't they? Rosary, rosary, rosary. And who? No rosary? Rosary in here. Really, the innkeep one. All right. So, I'm gonna have to find 50 roe deer. All right. Colored the water red. All right, so I've dealt with the itinerants. I need to think of what to do about now. So next is wait till the morning, and then I'm gonna go hunt roe deer. So for the row, this one is actually easy. Oh shit. Let's go to ones. Where's my on?
Yeah.
And once we finish hunting them, we'll return to the bailiff. Let's start with the itinerant. Blood in, eggs, meat, well, once they're rotten.
Yeah.
I'll kill two just in case. I missed. How'd that one miss? Fuck. Yep. That's 50, right? Yep. Oh, I don't think I've messed up anything on this achievement. I'm gonna guide as best as I fucking can. Says, no, you can already put 3 out of the 4. You need to complete all 4 main tests and 2 up. Could murder a villager. Get 3 out of the 4. Can't get the help of man. Right. I attempted to murder someone. So let's wait until he wakes up. Bailiff.
Good God.
Here I am, bailiff.
So?
I talked to those...
How can you...
Well, those lazy beggars.
Goodbye.
Okay. How goes the food poisoning? Chicken's almost done. The mutton and the roe will probably rot before the egg. The eggs take a while to rot, too.
Look out! Greeting. I'll be with you.
Oops, that's not what I do. I will buy.
Just all right. You're like.
Pour me
Take care.
And sleep until night. Ooh, my nourishment. Nourishment is what's fucked. Give me booze. I think I got a drink. Chickens are rotted. You better with a clean conscience. Conscience clean. I'm about to murder someone. Actually, you know what? We'll just probably wait until just tomorrow night. Wait one more day. That should guarantee all of our shit has gotten rotten. Ugh. Oh, the eggs still aren't fucking rotten? Dude, yeah, especially with the fucking eggs, rotten eggs. Oh, Henry don't smell good. Okay, let's see. Eggs aren't rotten enough. I want to make sure they're at 0. But, oh, the meat is rotten. So, replace. Okay. I think eggs rotten yet. wait again. We wait again. Takes so long to get the eggs fucking rotten. And I gotta dump these in the well by the bathhouse. And that should be the achievement. Once I turn it in for the crazy psycho. Alright, so I'm gonna save there. If this doesn't get me the achievement, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna murder someone. Where is he? He asleep?
Good health to you.
So?
Good work, Henry. The whole village is shaking in its boots. Soon, people won't step outside the door without saying 3 Hail Marys.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm beginning to feel haunted myself.
Everyone is talking about how all the butcher's meat went off after being touched by the hand of evil.
What, does this look like the hand of evil to you?
Half the village is without rosaries. Someone even wanted to buy one from me.
And did you sell it?
I don't trade in such banal goods. But I sold him a cat's paw.
I didn't know a cat's paw was good for warding off revenants.
Henry, all the goods I have are good for warding off revenants. They have to go to the river to draw water now.
Why's that?
Because their well leads all the way to hell.
Oh, how dreadful.
Did you have something to do with that?
Me? How could I?
The baths are closed.
Finish the quest.
No one will tell you why, but everyone is clearly frightened.
So, the job is done, eh?
Not quite.
But you just said the whole village is shaking with fear.
The whole village?
Well, surely that...
That's what I thought too. He needs shaking.
But if he's not been scared...
Well, when he's not hanging around here ruining...
Yeah.
Exactly. And once he's there...
Well...
It's best to be well prepared.
The gossip...
And Henry, before we get to that grave, the more terrified they are... God be with you.
Wait until morning again. Oh, another one of those achievements where I don't think I'll know for certain. I don't think I'll know if I met all the right requirements until the end. Till the quest is finished. Yeah, another fun one. I did it all. I got the... I spoiled the meat. I replaced all the eggs. I colored the bathwater red. I stole the rosary. I put the spoiled eggs into the bathhouse. And I got help from the itinerant.
God, what?
Good.
Yeah, I don't care about this. I just want to get back to Sir Hans.
What?
God be. So,
Maybe
that only.
one of them is afraid of wild animals.
I see.
Or he's afraid of...
Where? We're.
How, though?
Haven't you learned?
Of course.
The most.
And how am I...
By his butt.
That's a dog.
Either that.
All right.
Have a conversation.
Yeah, great.
Goodbye.
Oh, crazy dog, I've come to learn your speech.
Come on, then. What a beast you are. All right, let's see. Ruff. Ruff. Again. Boo. 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 That's still not quite it. Yeah. Boo. 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 Boo.
Hey,
Boo.
who's that?
Boo. 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 That's it. And now I'm officially the village idiot.
What's funny is I think the dog actually has a bone stuck. Because that's the sound of a dog with something stuck in its throat. That's the bark of a dog with something stuck in its throat. Something. I've heard that noise before. Where they're like about to like throw up or something.
So,
Or they're
how did you
trying
get
to
on?
throw up.
I found that mutt.
So you've learned.
I have, master.
So what?
I never thought I'd stoop so low. Boo. Boo.
Perfect.
But what if it's not enough?
Ah, ye of little faith. Besides, can you think of any other way?
If we want to have him there on his own, I could always knock the other two out.
And what if he finds them unconscious?
I can always haul them off somewhere he won't find them.
Just make sure you don't botch it, Henry. It could easily turn very sour.
Don't worry.
Ah, yes, apprentice. An oil lamp.
An oil lamp?
Precisely.
A marvellous invention.
That's the clever part. I've hung a lamp like this over...
Well, that could...
Only what?
How can you be sure?
I believe in...
Right.
Anyway, you can practice. The lamp is on...
Aye.
Then you just have to go.
But what if he...
Refusing would ruin his credibility.
All right.
Good. Don't delay, though. Practice...
I'm gonna go practice shooting the fucking lamp down. We should probably also use not these, but instead...
Yeah.
I just gotta hit it. Don't have to hit it any specific.
Yeah.
I thought there was some way we could help the dog. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Then buy this powder made of a unicorn's horn.
Well, it's not true. Oh, well, that's easy.
What are you...
Nothing. It's just that...
Are you...
Well, can you prove...
What?
Well, suppose...
You reckon...
Yeah, for sure.
Aye.
How about...
I don't.
Actually, sorry, but...
Never mind.
So when are you going to do it?
Just as soon as I can in the... Right. And now you can... Shh! Quiet, Henry. You'll give us away.
Sorry. What's that you're wearing?
What do you think it is?
I don't know, some new fashion?
It's my Revenant costume, of course.
My apologies, Master, for not recognising it immediately.
You obviously still have a lot to learn.
So, did they come?
Yes, all three. They're camping at the top of the hill.
Right. I'll have time to get haunting then. Where do I start?
I'll leave that up to you. The main thing is to scare off the two cronies first. I'll take care of Fearless Felix.
So I'll scare one off with the lamp?
Yes, just make sure no one sees you shooting.
And the other one with fearsome noises.
That will probably take a few attempts. Ideally, a bit at a time.
Let him work up an appetite for more, so to speak.
I couldn't have put it better myself. Just don't give yourself away.
I won't, but if they do happen to see me coming...
Then you'd better vanish like a wisp of smoke, or make some excuse.
And what will you be doing?
I'll wait somewhere out of the way for a while, and then I'll crash in. So make sure the other two are gone by then.
All right.
Know if I overshot or undershot. Under. Over? Where I gotta be to fart?
Wolves, for one thing. Ever seen a wolf around here? No. But I heard them.
Calm down.
What do I got? Where do I gotta be for this? Bark.
I suppose so.
Why am I? Where do I have to fucking be? Okay, close. Be. How much fucking closer do I have to be? What the fuck?
Who are you? Is someone there? What's that?
That's a strange sound. Some animal, I suppose.
Oh, that fucking simple.
That's a strange sound.
Again?
What's some animal, I suppose?
Probably nothing. Oh no, not again. No, please, God, no. I can't stand this. No, no, please, no. They're everywhere. They'll devour me. Jesus Christ, I've got to get away from here.
And now we wait. Rawr. Rawr.
That was
How did you like?
wonder. One was.
So what now?
Now I just wait for my customers to turn up.
Yeah, that would just fucking decked him with a fist. Now we wait till the morning. So hopefully this will give us the achievement. I swear to God, if it doesn't, I'ma cry. Because that was a long time to wait.
Yeah.
Oh boy. This wouldn't be one of my Kingdom Come streams if it didn't happen. Yep.
Yeah. From the flanks of Mount Olympus.
From Mount Olympus itself.
God be with.
About that recipe.
Yes.
Never mind.
As. See you later.
Huh? Is it not the morning charlatan? Motherfucker. Or am I gonna have to wait 24 hours? There are just 3 more achievements I need from this pen. Ugh.
Yes.
No!
Good luck then.
Okay, fine. 24 fucking hours. Fuck you, game. Okay, come on. It's the morning now.
Why my potions made? Ah, my dear
There we go.
apprentice, how happy I am to see you. Like
That's good news.
you're well, Henry. What?
What do you mean?
Didn't you overdo it a bit?
I don't know. Why?
Because I was left with nothing.
But that's a good thing.
I'm not saying
Well, if I did, what will you do now?
I could go now.
Yes.
I've coin enough.
Why? I thought you...
But...
Indeed. Well...
Yeah. Okay. Now. All the achievements for this. I have Ledechko Reverent. I can quit anytime. Christian and Not So Christian Burial. Revenant. Lord Capon's Ghost. Now it's for True Friend and Wingman.
Powder.
Yeah.
Now this one doesn't say they're mutually exclusive. However, the way it tells me to the choices I have to make, it looks like they're different choices. So, let's see. I definitely think the Amorous Adventures of Sir Hans Capon are, I personally find that to be the weakest of the DLC. The Woman's Law DLC, I think, is the best out of them. Gives the most content. The Band of Bastards is also a lot of fun. I think, in terms of story, Band of Bastards might be my favorite one. But spending
God
time with
bless
Hans
you.
Capon is always
What
fun.
troubles you?
Sir Hans?
Yes. It's only a bit of entertainment.
You don't seem...
Yes, I said I was training my future.
I didn't know you had...
Well, that's just the thing. And it seems I was a bit too convincing. That's putting it mildly. Unless... All you have to do is enter the tourney, batter the fuck out of all the other peasants. Of course. You have to put up some coin to go and see... Run along now.
No.
Well, Henry... Frank...
I didn't know that was a quest.
I got you that
I'll do that
potion
later.
from the charlatan.
What charlatan? He's a man of learning who even cured the Pope of impotence. But thanks, Henry. I really appreciate your help. Once I drink this potion, every woman will faint at my feet. But I'm only interested in one. The fairest creature on God's green earth.
Yeah, the butcher's daughter, I know. And then what?
A rendezvous. She and I, under the cloak of night. And you shall be my herald of exalted words. You will hide and prompt me from a book of poetry.
I'll do what?
Here's a book of poems. I'll need a little time to get ready. Meanwhile, you can learn some poems off by heart. You'll prompt me.
Learn poetry? Me? That sounds... well, not exactly...
Stop wasting time and get to it. Come back to me in a couple of hours. I have to get dressed up and groomed, and it'll take a while before the potion takes effect. Good luck then.
Okay, so we'll wait a couple hours. Is that enough time? Wait some more time. How is he? How long do I have to wait? Faster doing it that way. To the end of time. Fuck. There we go, he's ready. Alright, now we save again.
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic, and more. You'll find it nowhere else.
Just in case I am not able to get both of the remaining achievements in one go.
You ready, Sir Hans?
Henry, something's gone wrong.
Open up. I'm not going to talk to the door.
That potion tasted rather odd, and now I have a feeling my face is broken out. How do I look?
You're imagining it, sir. You look as irresistible as ever, if not more.
But I feel as if I just fell face first into a nettle patch.
You're just a little flushed from the excitement. It'll pass.
If you're sure. So, what do you think? Can we go to the rendezvous?
Why wait? Carolina won't be able to resist you.
All right, then. Lead on, Hart. And you, Henry, follow me.
I'm sure I'll get yelled at if I'm not walking with a fucking torch. You walk any fucking faster. Holy shit, Sirhan. Love this game, but the pacing of the follow missions are annoying.
Tell me, Henry, how many girls have you had in your life? If you've had any at all, that is.
Well, there's been a few, but I'm sure I can't compare with you.
Ha! Very true. One day, plays will be written about my amorous adventures.
Comedies or tragedies?
That might depend on how things go tonight.
I'm just a stupid woman. I don't understand these things. What do you reckon? Did that battle and Civil Sabbath put an end to the trouble?
Oh, come on. What are you saying?
Dude, just following Sir Hans is gonna take longer than the rest of the DLC.
There's another very pretty girl living in this house here, but she's already got a suitor.
Since when has that ever bothered you?
Since the time her fellow threw me headfirst into a dung heap and kicked my ass for good measure.
It seems your future subjects don't hesitate to take a stick to you when it comes to minding the women folk.
I doubt he would have done it if he recognized me. I was, incognito.
Any slower, Sir Hans? Jesus. Hi, Sir Hanash. How you doing?
We're almost there. You'll hide behind a gravestone or in the bushes and don't budge from there. Otherwise you might scare her off.
Alright, so...
Hide, Henry. Time to get started.
How do you know it's her who will come out and not someone else?
She got the letter and necklace, didn't she? She knows that that is, her secret admirer is coming.
And what am I supposed to do?
What do you think, dolt? Prompt me from that book of poetry.
Okay.
Who's there? I can't see you.
Your most ardent admirer, fair maid.
Uh-huh. And do you have a name?
What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would still be a flower, wouldn't it? Start.
What are you saying? I can't hear you.
Be merciful, good people.
Gentle night.
Gentle night, why linger on? I yearn thus for my love so long. Without her words to still my breast, who shall set my soul to rest?
Gentle knight, why linger on?
Oh no.
I earned this from my love so long. Whip out your worthy silky breasts. Who shall suck my salty bits?
No!
And now my heart.
A poor wretch.
And now my heart in sorrow dwells, from melancholic pining swells, since I, alas, was forced to part from the mistress of my heart.
I know my horses sort of well. Some alcohol from 9 to 12. Seems I always have whores apart from the mistress of my heart.
Psst. What on earth are you saying?
What's that hissing?
It's,
Oh,
a
Lord, let me
feral
not in vain.
goose here in the bushes.
But I'm reduced to this.
Ah, Lord, let me not wait in vain. I long to see my love again. O gentle sir, be of good cheer. I shall not cling to another dear.
Landlord, let me not wait in vain. I long to sing and laugh again. O gentle sir, get off your chair. I shall not bring you another beer.
Jesus, Henry! What kind of yokel nonsense are you babbling?
Me? You're the one who's babbling?
You're an odd one. I've never heard such peculiar poetry in my life. Where on earth did you come up with it?
It's the latest fashion in France.
You've done enough harm. Better shut up and leave it to me.
How did you like it, dearest?
Ah, how tender you are. Father is coming! Hide!
Who was that talking? If it's some dandy again, I'll gut him with my filleting knife.
I didn't hear anyone.
Did you hear what he said? No, I have a bad feeling about this, Hans. I think we should...
Are you still there?
Still here, my love. How could I have apart from you?
Father's coming! He'll kill you!
He will not. Because it'll never cross his mind where I'll be. Henry, it's time for me to claim my prize. Whatever happens, cover my back.
There you are, you seducer! Now you'll see how a butcher protects his daughter's honor.
Buy me time.
You got some explaining to do, you bastard!
Alright, so I gotta pass some checks.
What are you after, you bastard sneaking around an honest citizen's house in the dark?
I went to mourn over the grave of my great-grandmother.
Oh, yeah. Then what are you doing right beneath my window, eh?
No, the question is, why are you trampling on great-granny's grave, eh?
Enough of your horse shit. One more word, and I'll have you.
You really came!
How could I not, my dearest?
Not so fast, Prince Charming.
Oh.
But, since you're here...
Hey, what was that?
What was what?
That noise. I'm sure I heard a strange noise.
We're here in the cemetery. Maybe restless spirits,
Oh,
what do
no.
you reckon?
I'd swear it came from the window of my own house.
Well, what's that got to do with me?
Someone's been creeping around after my daughter. I come out, and I find you here. Quite a coincidence, eh? So, out with the truth.
You're quite mistaken. I've never laid eyes on your daughter, and if she looks anything like you, I'd rather keep it that way.
Oh!
Why, you fucking...
Oh.
There's a lace here. Untie it.
Don't try to make a fool of me. I heard it clearly. What was that?
Are you all right? It seems to me you're hearing things other folk can't hear.
Sir, if she's your daughter, you should recognize those noises.
Voices in my head.
Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sent Euphrosyne of Polotsk heard voices too, and she found in a monastery and churches and things.
Henry.
I heard voices too. Well, could have been voices. I wouldn't swear to it though.
Look, fellas, I was standing right here and I didn't hear a thing. Do you take me for a madman?
Yes.
Whatever you are, I want to know what you're doing under my daughter's window and who was talking to her. I heard it clear as day.
Good neighbour, it can't be denied that old age dulls a man's ears. I'm here alone, praying for the souls of the good people resting in the cemetery. I've nothing to do with your daughter.
That voice sounded different to yours, though. But where did he get to? You must have seen him. Unless you're covering for him.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
Jasem skutni hori kodelnikov syn.
What the fuck are you playing at? My patience is wearing thin.
Jasem skutni
Hori, skutni hori.
kodelnikov syn.
Jesus, stop your damn screeching.
Nakopeczku stala plakala plakala.
I have no clue what's being sung.
Volala volala. Jezu Jezu Maria Jezu Jemine. Buddha letu chlapec nebone. Buddha letu chlapec nebone.
Christ almighty. Let's go, fellas. This one ain't right in the head. The guards will have him for screeching after curfew. Let's not get mixed up in it. But if I ever see you here again, I'll beat some sense into your idiot skull.
I've lost everything. My home, my family, my livelihood.
Why didn't I get true friend? Okay.
You shall be the fellowship of the
Corrado, thank you for the follow. Okay. Alright, so true friend is you just have to another one you go and just talk to him. Okay. You see, I love that this DLC, it's the whole fucking doing things with the Ledechko stuff. It's so tedious and isn't that fun? Whereas reciting the poems, like this is a Hans Capon DLC, yet we spend more time in Ledechko not doing anything with Hans Capon for the Hans Capon DLC. That's what I don't like about it. Like, there should be... Hans Capon is the best character in this game. I love him. I want more Hans. Do I have to wait till the morning, or can I talk to him now?
The Lord be praised.
Okay.
See you later.
I'm gonna stand here and stare at you until it's morning, Hans. And this should be the... We talk to him. Sure, if it's another wait 24 hours to talk to me, I'm... Be salty! I love how I hit. Yes, exactly. I fucking hated Hans Capon at the beginning too. And then after the hunting mission, like, I love him.
God bless you.
How did it go with Caroline?
Well, more specifically after...
Henry, it was
yes, true
the
friend.
most wonderful night of my life. She was completely entranced by my courting. I hardly had to touch her, and she melted in my arms. And then she took me to paradise. It was glorious. It was sublime. Thanks, in part, to you.
I hope
faithful
they give us
henchman,
more
messenger of love.
Sir Hans.
You've earned your reward.
It was an honor, Sir Hans. When are you going to see her again?
Oh, I'm not going to see her again.
Sir Hans!
All beautiful things must come to an end, and, after all, I am a nobleman, and she is the butcher's daughter.
Well, that's how it ends, with the love of your life. After the secret gifts, the letters, the intrigues, reciting poetry in the moonlight.
My eloquence was wasted on her, Henry. Imagine, the silly cow couldn't even read. She returned the letter to me unopened. Here's the letter, Henry. Read it. At least you're capable of appreciating my literary talent. Read and learn from a poet. Take care. Henry, I could kiss you. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Here's some groschen.
What's stopping
for the
you, Sir
enrollment
Hans?
fee. Give them hell. God be with you.
I didn't know this was a achievement actually to be done. Or I didn't know this was a...
And well, I'm sure we can come to some agreement, your lordship.
Well, bearing in mind, Master Butcher, that we have nothing to come to agreement about yet.
Well, yes, sir. Well, I mean, no, sir. Well, I mean, I thought I ought to let you know what happened. Like, my daughter's good name could be besmirched, dragged through the mud. And his young lordship's too, of course.
Well, only if she should find us... Only if she should find herself with a permanent reminder.
Well, that could happen yet, sir, couldn't it? I mean, if her belly starts to grow. You know how word gets around, and, well, folk would assume that Sir Hans is the father, even if some other young fellow was to come along in the meanwhile, and, well, you know, and we already know, the girl can't be watched.
Are you trying to blackmail me? Have you forgotten that I am the lord of this town, and that you are nothing but a stinking butcher?
Oh, God forbid, sir. I'm just thinking of his young lordship's reputation, and my girl's, but, of course, if his young lordship was to recognize the bastard as his own, and pay for his upbringing...
You can thank your lucky stars you're the only butcher around here. Otherwise, I'd have you out on your ear this very day.
But, sir, I'm only...
Here, take this, you damn scoundrel, and never show your face here again.
Thank you, your lordship. I'm sure this will be enough. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
Blasted fool Capon. I'll wring his neck. I'll have his balls on a platter!
I love Sir Hanush. Oh, fuck. I love Sir Hanush so much. Alright. That's where we're gonna have to stop it for today. That is 8 more achievements left. No, 6 more achievements left. I can't do math. Ow. Almost there. Almost there. Hoggies. Let's see if... I don't think anyone is streaming. Why does no one stream on today? I'm fucking hungry. And there's apple pie waiting for me. I want my apple pie. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, Battlefield 2042 is so bad that more people are playing Battlefield 5. Huh. That's not a statement that should be said. Battlefield 5 fucking sucked. Yeah. Thank you guys for showing up. That was the Hans Capon DLC. I am so glad I didn't buy Battlefield 2042. Oof. Oof. We probably have, I don't know, 3 more streams left of this at most, I want to say. And then we should have 100% of the achievements. I have 2 remaining hidden achievements. I know how to get those. We still have some grindy achievements to do. I don't know how I feel about them. But yeah, not gonna raid anyone. Just gonna call it a night. I will be live tomorrow night at roughly the same time as probably even a little earlier than I started tonight's stream. So yeah, love to see you guys there, and we'll continue down the main quest, and hopefully be almost done. So for now, peace.